Hello, my lovely Cancerians. Welcome to your reading, your yearly reading for 2022. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Cancerians. It's a reading for Cancer, Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Thank you for your support, for comments, subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video and would like to give me a thumbs up, that certainly helps to circulate my video and support my channel. It helps me to bring more of these videos to you. So thank you for that. The yearly readings I am offering, this is a general reading for you. If you would like a personal reading, personal yearly reading, it is available to purchase up until the end of January. And while that seems like a long way away, it gets here sooner than you think, really. So if you are interested in having a personal yearly reading, make sure you get that in, because they do book up very, very quickly. So, my lovely Cancerians, I've been meditating on your energy. And what I'm hearing very, very clearly for you as a general theme for 2022 is don't become distracted. Be very aware, very careful to remain focused on what you're wanting to achieve. Avoid distractions. That is, other people, situations, being sidetracked, whatever it is for you. Don't disperse your energy. Don't spread your energy out too thinly. Keep it very centered. That's what I heard very, very clearly for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot happening for you in 2022, a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of that and a bit of that. That's how I'm being shown. And so that's the temptation of, I'll try that, I'll try that, I'll try. Take all these bites out of everywhere, and then your energy's dispersed and your intentions dispersed. So try and keep it focused. Try and remember what it is that you were trying to achieve in 2022. What were your goals? What are your ambitions that you're wanting to create for 2022? So remain focused is the overall theme. Now, I've created a 12-card spread for you, one card for each month. This speaks of the general energy that is with you for each of those months. I then use a second deck to get more depth and detail. I might even use a third if I'm wanting more information for you and to see what's going on. Now, January of 2022, it starts off with, I've got to give you what I get, and I'm sorry, but there is some sort of disappointment, or someone's going to disappoint you, or someone's going to cause you some regret or hurt in January. So there's some disappointment coming up from someone. Oh, they gave me 3 cards for that. They obviously want a really good explanation for you. So you've got the 3 of Swords, which is there's some sort of disappointment coming on in January. And it's you've got the Death card. This disappointment is going to bring an ending to a situation. Now, that disappointment I'm hearing can be to do with work. It can be, okay, something happens at work and you think, okay, that's enough. I'm not going to put up with that anymore. I haven't been appreciated, or I've put up with all sorts of dilemmas or situations. I don't want that anymore. Enough. Because from that ending, there's going to be new beginnings, as you can see from the white flower. There's something new that comes out of this disappointment. So it may be a disappointment. It may be someone's betrayed you. It may be someone that's hurt you. But there's something good that comes out of this. It causes you to make the decision of, oh, that's enough. You know, that's enough. I've had enough. It's the Two of Cups. So it's something that you feel emotionally connected to, something that you feel is emotionally, it's an emotional situation. Now, that doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a relationship. Someone might be cheating on you, or someone, you know, the relationship mightn't be working. You might decide that that's enough with that relationship. Someone's not being completely honest with you. It can also be something that you feel emotionally connected to. We also feel emotionally connected to our job, what we do. If you really enjoy it, if there's an emotional connection to that, there's something that for you are emotionally connected to, that you are deciding it's time to move on. It's time to move on. The next card that you've got is the Devil card. So don't be manipulated. Don't allow anybody to pull the strings or pull the wool over your eyes. If you're deciding on taking a particular course of action, do that. Don't take shortcuts. Don't take the easy option. Don't take the easy way out, and certainly don't be emotionally manipulated by someone. And there may be a tendency for that to happen. So that's coming up for you in January. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty heavy sort of life-changing month, which is okay because it creates change. You know, it doesn't have to be as severe as all of that, because then come February, you've got the Star, and the Star is, stars are up high. You're up high. When you're up high, your perspective changes. So you're going to look at things in a different light. Your perspective on a certain situation or thing is going to be different. It's going to change. You're going to have a wider perspective, a higher perspective. You're going to be able to see further into the future. This is also wishing upon a star. Well, in February, you're going to think, okay, your perspective is going to shift. You're going to have a different view on things around you. And then you also, well, what do I want? Wish upon a star. What have I always wanted? What have I wanted to do? It's something that's going to lay down some very strong foundations for you. In February, you're going to lay down some very strong foundations. You're going to start this life's work. There's this body of work or something that you're doing, you're working towards, and it's about laying down the foundations. This is a craft. This is using your skill, using your ability, your craftsmanship. You specialize in something. It can be just emotionally too, building a new foundation. It's something that's going to take time. You know, when you're building a cathedral, that takes generations. Not that this is going to take generations, but it's something that you're working towards. It's something that you're building. Using your skill, using your knowledge, using what you've learned from the past to slowly rebuild something or build something new. That's coming up in March. New plans are in February. New plans are going to be made, because I'm already looking at March. New plans are going to be made. You're laying down very strong foundations. You're going to really build something that's quite strong, or start building it. Then in March, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. The 8 is a very fortuitous number. This is good fortune shining on you. Things are going to really... March has got a very positive energy, a positive energy of productivity is what I want to say to you, my lovely Cancerians. You are going to be busy planning, working towards something that is going to be very prosperous for you, is going to be very productive for you. It can be on an emotional level, it can be on work, it can be a company that you're starting, a business that you're starting. You're working towards something that is going to be very, very beneficial. You'll be rewarded for your efforts in March. You're going to feel like you want to move forward, you want to work, you want to put things in place. There's also still some residual disappointment, I want to say. There's some residual disappointment coming from January into March. So you may still be sort of thinking about something, processing something, processing it so it doesn't become tomorrow's shadow or blocks, really looking at it and working it out. So you're working towards healing. There's a month of also a month of healing, as well as being productive with your goals and your plans. It's also a month of healing, of working towards healing, maybe working with your shadow self, working with the shadow, unblocking whatever's holding you back. I want to draw another card for you, my lovely Cancerians. Let's have a look. What is it that is there? What is it that is being looked at? What is it that's being worked on? It's really a time of clearing. This is where I think I saw this spreading yourself too thin, not being distracted. You're really focusing in on healing, and on then focusing in on what you want to do, what you want to achieve. What is this? See, it's the fates. It's, again, stars, you know, wish upon a star. The fates. This is destiny. This is fate work at work, kismet at work. So anything that's coming up for you is something that, 17, which is 8, which is the card of prosperity. You've already got 8 here, you know, so twice in March. So there's a card of good fortune, the card of prosperity. Whatever it's fated to be, where you are at and what you are doing in March is meant to be. There's going to be synchronicity around you. Don't be surprised if you see 11, 11, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. When we see those numbers, they're telling me here, when we see those numbers, it's what were you thinking about just before you saw that? This is your higher self speaking to you in that, you know, you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing. That's a good idea. Move forward with it. So that's the encouragement that you're getting as well. Then you've got April, and April you've got the Palace of Cups. This is it's water sign. It's, you know, you're a water sign, Cancer. This is going beneath the surface, with your emotions, going beneath the surface with your desires. You're really going to take that deep dive in April. Take a deep dive of really looking at things, looking at what your desires are, what your plans are, what goals you want to set. Even on an emotional level, if you're looking for a relationship, going beneath the surface with your emotions, exploring your emotions. And you're going to be very, very successful in that. When I talk about it, what they're telling me here is emotions also mean intuition, trusting your intuition, going with the flow, because that's going to bring you great success. Don't create blocks. So here you've got, in March, you've got an opportunity to work on your blocks, work on your shadow, work on any resistance that you have. And then when you get to April, you can then go beneath the surface, really explore your desires, really explore what it is you want. And you're going to be it's a month of great success. So whatever you implement is going to be very successful in April. Follow your intuition, listen to your higher self. In May, it's time to have some time out. Have some rest, relaxation, go for walks, have massages, go away for a mini break. It's going to be a month where you're needing to just withdraw, become a bit of a recluse, you know, recharge your batteries. This is you calling in your energies. You know, when I said don't scatter out all your energies, it's about calling your energy back in. It's about recharging your battery. In May, that's going to be important, because, you know, the first 4 months of the year are going to be quite intense. And so May, you're going to feel like, okay, I need a breather, I need a break, I need to call in my energies, I need to recharge my batteries. So do that, because you're going to do that for a period of time in May, because then it's time to get back in the reins. Drive that force forward, make those decisions, really take charge. You know, this is the subconscious and conscious self, these horses pulling in different directions, and you're taking charge and bringing them into alignment, losing the resistance. You're going to be energized after this break that you have, or this, you know, time of meditation where you can really work out what it is you want. Once you do that, there's no stopping you. Take the reins and drive it forward. Absolutely. In June, you've got the Hermit, going within, What are your inner desires? What are your inner goals? Meditating, working out your path. So you're also going on that pilgrimage, getting rid of distractions. And remember I said to you in the beginning, what I picked up was, get no distractions. So July is really, you're deciding, okay, no distractions. I've really got to focus my energy. What do I want to achieve? And what card is beside that? So you've got 2 major arcana cards in July. It's going to be in June, it's going to be a big month. June is going to be a big month. You've got the Hermit, which is, really focusing in on the self. And you've got the World, which is asking you to look out. This is the card of success. The world is your oyster. You're going to work out exactly what you want and what direction you're moving in, and things are going to fall into place in a very positive, very quick way. Things are going to happen very quickly in June. There's things to do with, are you planning an overseas trip? Your business is going into, working with overseas. What's going on around you? Very positive month. So while the first 4 months, do the work in the first 4 months, because things open up all of a sudden in the fourth month and the 5th month and 6th month. So May and June, things open up very, 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 very quickly. July, you've got 2 cards came out for July, and I didn't even realize they were one on top of the other. And when I looked, there were 2 cards. July is about a new start. This is about your life's purpose. This is a new beginning. You're going to feel very driven and very passionate about July. There is a new start. It's going to be an explosive month. Things are going to happen very, very quickly in July. Things will fall into place very quickly in July. It's about having faith. It's about having faith. It's having a belief in the self, having a belief that you have the ability, the knowledge and the know-how how to bring these changes into your life. So you're going to feel very, if doubt creeps in, just bring it back to your faith in yourself, your faith in the universe, in your guides. Because there's a lot of new opportunities opening up for you in July. I like that. Yeah. The Knight of Coins, it's about moving forward on your finances, being earthed, being grounded. So while this is all very passionate, very, the Wands is about creativity, movement, things happening quickly. Also keep your feet on the ground, but move forward practically. How can I bring all that energy in and harness it in a practical level? But it's also going to see you moving ahead in your improving your financial condition. I like that. August, you've got the 6 of Wands. Success. You're going to feel very successful. You're going to see the success that's coming in around you. You're going to reap the benefits of your rewards. You're going to stand apart from the crowd. So there's something that you do that really makes you stand out in a very good way, in a very successful way. I like that. Another ace in August. There's another ace. There's new learning here. New learning, new way of communicating, new people that you're communicating with, new way of thinking, new ideas. This is about a new start here that's going to be very successful. Any opportunities that come up for you in August, take them on because they're going to be very successful. I like it. Very successful. Let's see. Let's draw another. They want me to draw another card, which will sum up July and August. What is that? 2 cards. Okay. The Field of Dreams. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is you desire, whatever it is you want to, whatever ideas, see these eggs, whatever ideas you've got that you want to hatch, know that they will, no matter how unrealistic it may seem, set the intention, because there's great success there for you. It's the sacred pool, looking at the sacred pool of self-reflection, of flow, knowing that it's coming from, these ideas and inspirations are coming from a higher source. Go with the flow, have no resistance in July and August. That's going to be very, very important for you. No resistance in July and August. Then you've got September. September, there's new love coming. The Two of Cups. There's new love. If you're in a relationship, it's a cementing of that relationship. It's a strengthening of that bond. But if you're looking for a new relationship, a new emotional beginning, that's there for you in September. It's also a month of soulmate connections. It can also be soulmate connections with friends. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be some significant person in your life that is... someone's coming back from the past around you. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, but there's someone that there is a heart connection, an emotional connection to. So it's someone that you've cared about, or a family member, someone where there is a soul emotional connection to, is coming back for a review. It can be you reviewing, because you've had this energy up in the beginning of the year. It could be you reviewing that heartache, or you reviewing something on an emotional level. There's a month of review in September. Use your intuition. You're in control of the emotions. So while there is a time of review, it's going to be a month of your emotions are going to be at the forefront of September. But you're in control of those emotions. So don't feel like, you're not going to collapse yourself into them and go, oh my goodness me, it's going to be really awful. It's not. It's just, let's just look at that. Let's read who's coming up from the past. You're in control, whether you're contacting someone from the past, but you're in control of that situation in September. Okay, then you've got October. October is the Palace of Coins. You finally reached a point in your life where you are feeling solid, you are feeling grounded, you are feeling, there's this practicality that comes about here. There is, finances could be feeling very solid by October as well, feeling very grounded, being out, wanting to be out in nature. Well, let me get that. Wanting to be out in nature. Being really practical is also going to cause you to look at things in a different perspective. When you've got the hangman, he's suspended upside down, but that takes great balance. But looking at things upside down gives you a different perspective. So you're very practically looking at a situation with a new perspective. Looking at things in a practical way, really working things out as to what you want and looking at it from every angle. So there's some sort of analysing that's going on here in October for you, an analysis of something. Then you've got November, and November you've got the Ace of Cups. So there's a new emotional beginning for you. You're feeling emotionally strong. You're feeling emotionally confident. There's a turning point that comes here in November that it could be, something that, you're looking at something from the past in a different way. You're feeling very grounded from it and looking at it from different perspectives, looking at the meaning of whatever's gone on in the beginning of the year. And you're ready to have a new emotional start. You're feeling emotionally strong. There's a new beginning around you. Let's have a look. So you've got the Knight of Wands. This is about moving ahead on an emotional level. Moving ahead on an emotional level, and given 2 cards came out there. So moving ahead on an emotional level, but feeling very much in control. Having won those upheavals, that battle, the battle with the self, working through the situations that were there and were around you. It's going to see new opportunities open up for you. So you're ready to move forward, but you're very, very confident about that forward movement. There's an inner strength in you. I really like that. And then you've got December. December's going to be a busy month. There's work there in December. There's work that you're doing in December that's going to bring you the rewards that you are hopeful for or wanting. They are there. They are coming to you. They are coming to you through something that you're doing. This is going to lead to, you're going to start getting very, very busy, which is going to require new planning, new strategizing, new ways of moving forward with something that you feel passionate about. So is it a new business that you're starting? Is it a new line of work that you're moving into? Is it a new promotion that you're moving into? What happened at the beginning of the year is going to influence what's going on with you in the second half of the year. Yeah, you see, the Queen of Wands. This is about playing your cards close to your chest. Determination, strength, passion. There's this don't mess with me energy. You're so strong about what you're wanting. You're so personally, you found that inner strength by December. I really like that. I like that. So when it's time to work on the self, my lovely Cancerians. I'm going to draw a card at Divine Abundance and let's see what the energy is for you. The overriding energy. No, non-duality. Non-duality. Non-duality is about working on the self. So bringing your shadow self and your subconscious and conscious self into alignment so there's no resistance. That's non-duality. Let's read it. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent in doing both. Yes, so this is what's coming up for you in 2022. We've talked about the shadow. We've talked about working on that, looking at the past, unblocking blocks so that you can move forward. That's the overriding energy for you for 2022. So my lovely Cancerians, I wish you joy, happiness and smooth sailing through 2022. There's a great joy that will also come out of 2022 for you, especially the second half. If you would like to book a yearly reading with me that will be specific to you, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. That offer is available till the end of January. So if you're wanting that, make sure you get in before the end of January. If you like this video and would like to give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate your support as it helps to get my video out there and helps me to bring more of these videos to you. Many blessings to you, my lovely Cancerians.